All right, now the fun part. I love factoring trinomials. I think they're a challenge, okay? And it's like a puzzle, all right? There's no straightforward, get it right the first time method. You have to play around with it a little bit, use some scrap paper, all right? And don't get frustrated with it. It's all just simple addition and multiplication. So we'll try a few together here, show you how this method works. They cover some rules back on page 27. I just like the trial and error method, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Just keep track of what you're doing. And let's look at this first one here. What are some numbers? So I know x times x is going to give me the first one. We always think about the FOIL method, right? So that's easy. X times x is the first one. Now I want to do 12. So I can do 3 and 4, because 3 times 4 equals 12. But let's check our middle term then. I would get 3x plus 4. I'm getting close. I get 7x, but 7x is not going to be the correct answer, all right? So it's not going to be 3 and 4. What's another one that equals 12? 12 and 1. Sometimes 12 and 1 is the answer, but that would give me 13x in the middle. That's not what I want. I think I heard somebody say 2 and 6. Okay, let's try it. 2 times 6, 12. We're good there. Let's try the outer. 6x and 2x. Yay! Okay, so by thinking about the FOIL method, first and last, we get these, and then we just try different combinations until we come up with the 8x. Trial and error, that's the best way. The more you do, the faster you'll get at this. They don't really give you a lot of practice, okay? You might go to some website and download a worksheet, that has more of this type of thing. And maybe I can try to find a page and post it on the Pay Success website if you want to download it and just get some more experience, all right? Because the more you do, the faster you'll get at it. All right, let's try this one over here. Keep losing the cap. All right. First term is a squared, so I know it's got to be a and a. Now I've got to think of some numbers that multiplied together equal 56. The first one that comes to my mind is 7 times 8. So I'm going to just try that. Sometimes I'm lucky on the first one. And let's try the the outer. So 8a and the inner would be 7a. So what is 7 plus 8? We just did it. We got it. All right. Now we've got to go back and put in plus and plus because all of these are positive. All right. It gets a little trickier when we have negatives. Let's think about this. So as a beginner, I would do a, and I would think, 6. I know 6 is 2 times 3. Okay. And so then you try, negative and negative, and you look at it and say, okay, wait a minute. That would give me negative 5x in the middle. I don't want that, so I want positive, so I'll make them both positive. 2a and 3a would give me 5x. This should be a. That would give me 5a in the middle. Okay, but I have a problem. Positive 2 times positive 3 is not negative 6, so this actually is not the correct answer. All right, let's erase this. Let's try again. What's another combination that'll equal 6? I mean, duh, I know that 6 times 1. Well, maybe. So let's try 1 and 6, okay? We'll do positive and negative because positive 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. Now let's do our FOIL method. So the outer is negative 6x and the inner, I keep saying x, a, plus 1a for the middle, and that gives me negative 5a, and look how close I am. Wow, I am so close. I have negative 5a and it should be positive 5a in the middle. What if we just make a quick change and make that positive, make that one negative? Will I still get negative 6 here? Yes. This becomes negative, this becomes positive 6, and now I get the 5a that I need in the middle. Okay? Now it seems like a lot of steps, but your brain can do multiplication real fast, okay? And you know your addition facts real fast now, so you shouldn't, even though you might have to write down several to get back to this point, that's okay, all right? It's just trial and error. It's like a puzzle trying to figure it out. So let's try it with this one. Let's do the m's. Now let's think of some combinations. I don't think it's going to be 16 and 1. How about 4 times 4? That would give me 16. But I can't find any way to combine 4 and 4 to give me 6 in the middle, okay? 2 and 8, let's try it, okay? Let's do 2 and 8, and let's do -2 and +8 because I want this to be -16. -2 times +8, we're golden, -16. Let's check the middle term. +8 times m is 8m. And then -2m, and that's going to give me +6m. I'm getting really close. The fact that I'm that close and it's just that this sign is different means I just need to reverse them. I'll make this negative and make this one positive and make that one negative. That still gives me -16, but now I'll have -8 plus +2. So the FOIL method, outer, inner, -6m in the middle. Yay! All right. This one's kind of tricky. Let's think of some combinations that equal 42. The first one that comes to my mind is 6 times 7. But if I add 6 and 7, I get 13, not 11. And if I subtract, that certainly isn't 11. I can do 21 times 2, that's 42. But if I subtract 21 minus 2, I get 19, not 11, and I can't add them, that's 23. Wow, what else equals 42? Because these add up to 6, and that's divisible by 3, I know that 42 is divisible by 3. Well, what is 42 divided by 3? And the answer is 14. 3 times 14 is 42. Can you find a way to combine 14 and 3 and get 11? Like, could you subtract them? Yes, so I am not going to actually do this one for you, but I gave you a little clue that I think we're going to end up using these numbers somehow to come up with the end numbers. And now you need to go back and figure out where the positives and negatives are and then check your work. All right, hopefully you do well on the remainder of that page. Don't get frustrated, have fun with it, take a little time, okay? They don't give you a lot of them, so be thankful. The more practice you get, the better.